Hello, we are live finally. I did try and multi-stream to Twitch at the same time, and it's not working. And I've just had enough of trying to bug bust, and I kind of just want to play the game and have a chat. We're actually just going to turn off the horse to train at the moment. It's not that one, it's that one. And I'll turn it back on when we are actually properly training. No Twitch for me. No. Oh my gosh, is that Sai? Hello, how are you? No Twitch for me. I think it's a stream key issue, but I can't be bothered trying to fix it. So, hello. So the last time I streamed, I tried to have a chat about the coat issue. And my microphone wasn't turned on because I'm a numpty. No, neither do I. I don't know anything about streaming either. But I'm trying. It's bringing a little bit of joy in something to look forward to in my very stressful couple of months that I've had. Speaking of which, to anybody watching this back, I probably... not the mic. I probably am not going to find time to stream or make videos in the next 4 weeks. I am in the final 4 weeks of uni. Today I just needed a break and needed to do something fun, but for the most part, it's the last 4-week push, and then in September, I am going to live my best life and do all the best things that I've been looking forward to for months. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is we are going to... Thank you, Sai. I have made a little route. We are going to go for a little ride while I have a bit of a chat about the coat situation. Oh, we might have to go at a trot just so that we can go automatically. So I thought I'd be sensible and make a little script because it's something that's affecting a lot of players on the server, and that has been quite upsetting for a lot of people. So for anyone playing on Evergreen Equine, one of the coat creators is stepping away from Red Dead modding, and as a part of that, they have requested that the 24 coats that they made are removed from the server completely. This means with horses with these coats in your stable that you own are going to lose those coats and be given a new coat made by another artist. You're not going to lose that horse, but they will be visually changing. As from now, you can no longer buy, tame, or get a foal from breeding that is going to have one of those coats. But if you already own a horse with that coat, it is still in your stable, but with that old coat. It's estimated that the new coats are going to come out in October. And when they do, your horse with the removed coat might have a base Red Dead coat for a day and then get updated with the new coat. So if you log in and you have a base game coat, wait a day or two for it to update before you panic. Now, this is obviously upsetting, especially for people who have bought a horse on the market or paid a premium for a custom coat. For example, Daisy here that we're riding, this is my starter horse, and she is a custom coat, and she is one of the coats that's leaving, which is quite sad. I lost my place on my little script because I looked at Daisy. Isn't she cute? So yes, so obviously for people who have formed a sentimental attachment to your pixel ponies, spent a lot of money on a horse, spent money on a custom coat, spent time creating a custom coat, like genuinely, really, I feel for you. I haven't been on the server for very long, so it's not going to affect me as deeply as it's going to affect others. But if I was told my best boy Tonka on Red Dead Online was getting an unwanted makeover, I'd be pretty devastated because I've established an emotional connection to that digital pony. But the artist who made this coat, and this is the important thing, is well within their right to withdraw consent for their art to be used. Their art wasn't contracted, so the EE server doesn't own the coats. And as far as I'm aware, they weren't paid to make them for the server. And this is a modded server, so it's free to play. We haven't spent real money on these horses. Everything on EE is free, and that's a really important thing to remember. Unfortunately, it is just the nature of playing a modded game. I think the only thing you can buy with real money on this server is real estate, which is unaffected by this update. But correct me if I'm wrong, that's just my understanding of it. So an example, it's not like in Star Stable Online. My horse sounded unhappy for a second and I'm tabbed out. She's fine. She's fine. So in SSO, you can buy star coins with real money and spend them on a horse. And SSO in the past have changed the animations. And that is really bad because there was an exchange of real money for that thing. And I imagine there's something in their terms of service that protects them from the repercussions of that. But that is like, that's really bad because there's been an exchange of money. Here, unfortunately, there is no exchange of money. And it's devastating, but that's just, it is what it is. So the server devs have asked that we show kindness in the Discord, which I'm 100% behind, because even though a lot of people are devastated, and rightly so, nastiness is not going to make this any better. That doesn't mean your feelings aren't valid. If you feel sad or angry, that's absolutely understandable and human. If you want to talk about it within the server, be supportive of each other and everyone's feelings, and just like, don't be a twat about it. Don't play the blame game. Don't point fingers and say, fuck you, artist, and this and that. That's not very nice. And don't get passive aggressive about it, and leave the artists and the devs alone. The art belongs to the artists, and the devs are trying to be respectful of everybody, and they are doing the best they can. Now, on a positive note, they are offering a compensation of sorts. Paying people for the horses with the lost coats is going to break the economy, because some people will end up thousands of pounds or dollars in cash, and prices for sales might skyrocket above a point that regular players without the cash boost can't afford, and that'll lock them out of community sales, and that's my understanding anyway. So instead, they are offering up to 5 horse treats that will allow you to one-time alter your horse's coat. That means if you don't like the new horse coat you've got, you can change it to one you like, or to one that's a closer match to the one that you've lost. And I think that is far more valuable than a cash payment, because it gives you the chance to try and recreate the horse that you loved, or potentially create 5 dream horses. And then you can sell those horses that you've made, or the ones that you don't want, to the market, to a player that might really want that new coat. So there's a money-making opportunity coming off the back of this too. Now, this is obviously a demoralizing thing that's going to happen. So I hope if you've listened to this waffle all the way through, you're not too discouraged from playing the server anymore. And if you are, I hope the excitement of some fresh new horses to buy and tame and breed, and a potential sale of new coats, and potentially 5 custom coat alterations for dream ponies, is going to lessen the blow and make you excited to play again. There are a few channels in the Discord if you want to investigate further, and you'll find the links of those in the announcement channel of their Discord. Right, I've read the thing. I'll clip it and put it somewhere, but that's my thoughts. If I didn't write it down and then say it from a script, I would have just waffled about nonsense, which is what I did the first time when the microphone was broken. Yes, I know, not Tonka Bean. Could you imagine if something happened on Red Dead Online and we lost access to our coats that we've like edited in Fortitude and stuff? It would be absolutely devastating. So I've not played on this server for very long. Yeah, I would cry as well. I would actually. There would be a lump in my throat for sure. And just angry. I think I would be mad. I think I would be really cross. Because you absolutely form a sentimental attachment. And you put so much time into it. And The likes of us over in Wonderlust, we write our journals and our boarded horses and our stories, and that would just be so devastating. So I really feel for the people on the server that have been playing for a long time and put time into these horses and grown attached to them. Yes, I've been thinking the same thing. I've only got one custom coat at the moment, which is crazy, which is Bandit. But I spent so long trying to get the colours right, I would be gutted. Oh, and Mary. Mary's going to appear in the boarded horses soon. Yeah, I know. I've been working with Gator to come up with a story for a custom horse that I've made. Mary, Hairy Mary. Her name might change from Mary to Mary. Her show name's going to be Mary Marigold. But that is a September job. I need to focus on chance at the moment. I'm so Mary. Mary. Oh, we've stopped. We've got to the end of our line. So I was kind of aiming for Valentine. Chancy boy. He's such a good boy. Are you excited for the Mustang? Daisy says no. She did say no. Are you excited for the Mustang final? I am so excited. I'm a bit anxious because I know it's going to be a long day and I do want to see the whole thing. And I've got a really important assessment that I'm supposed to be writing right now. I'm going to really knuckle down tomorrow and just write for as many hours. Oh, herbs. Many hours as I can bear. Oh, I need to turn on the... And then I can have fun on Sunday. Oh, I thought you were. Oh, you should. Oh, there would be epic photos. I need to actually remember and pop in the chat. I need to do that today for the Mustang makeover and make sure everyone's okay with me recording it. I do have footage of all the events, but it's just creating the episodes that go in between of Bonding with Chance. I haven't had... Everything's written out. I have the scripts and I have the journal entries and I know what shots I want for what episodes for the most part, but I just have not had time to film them. Because if I film them, I then have to spend time editing because it takes up a lot of space on the computer. Oh no, did you? Oh no. That's not good. What horse did you get? Oh, I know. I can't, but I only saw it after I uploaded it. And I remember me and Gator talking about it because she's the one who helped me. She played Chance and helped me film it. And we did say we're going to have to not use the clips with the bodies on the street. And that's the one clip that I used. Oh, right. I didn't know that. I am quickly going to... Well... Oh, so I'm getting distracted. So the horses that I'm losing. So I've just been renaming and trying to kind of organise my stables for the horses and I want to train and sell back to the stables for a profit. And the ones that I'm selling on the market, which is now live on the Discord, and the ones that I'm losing. So the ones I'm losing I've marked with an X. I think I haven't actually checked these two foals to see if I'm losing them or not yet. That's a job for another day. So anything with an X, unfortunately, is a coat that we're losing. I'm so sad. I'm losing Badger. I was going to sell Badger, but I got really attached. Well, her. I keep calling him a him. Badger and Vigilance are both Badger faces. Oh, they're so pretty. I really hope one of the replacement coats is going to be a Badger face. because she's so suits it. So there's Badgers, Buttons, absolutely devastated. I was really excited to own Buttons, who's a Norfolk Roadster. Hopefully we can get some kind of Palmino Pinto coat again for him. Then of course we've got Daisy, Eugene, which is the most unusual. I'm not even sure if that's a real colour, but he's adorable. Then we've got Fizz, who's our Frisian. She's just a common coat that I found, but I was kind of hoping to have her be a dressage horse. But that's a Frisian that might end up with a really interesting coat. Sooty is another one. Sooty I was going to sell. Sully I think I was going to sell. Oh, Vigilance. Look at that beautiful face. Oh, he's just so pretty. Suffolk Punches in black turnout are just the cutest things. Then we've got some Wild Foals who were rare coats. And these are all coats that are leaving. I think I've trained... Yeah, so I've trained this one. Mostly the same coat. And that's a copy of Eugene, my only Morgan. Morgans in this server have incredible stats compared to some of the other horses. Which is bizarre, and I love it. I need to go out and tame some more Morgans. And then we've got the ones that are sitting in the market at the moment. If they don't sell by the time the next batch... Oh, we've not seen Maggie. Maggie is a new Shire. I might keep Maggie. But I was going to sell her. I know they suck in the base game, which is sad. After buying Freeman at the auction... Morgans have become one of my favourite ponies, which is strange because I love the big, chunky, fluffy horses. But there's something about the little, delicate Morgan that's just a cutie patootie. Then there's Sterling Silver, who is a new addition. Sterling Silver has good stats. They do have so much personality. Silver, I think, is probably going to go to the player market. We'll see, because she is a rare coat. Don't know if anyone's going to want her, but we'll see. And then we've got Wilson, who is a copy of Maggie's coat. He's very handsome. I have a feeling that Sammy might like him. He's a handsome boy. But for now, we're going to go and do some training. And I think this was the one that I was working on this morning. There we go. I'm not going to set tack because I don't think we're going to be training for too long. And this is just going to be a quick turnover for a bit of money so I can train some of the horses that I want to keep. Void is so... Which one was Void? Let's go back and have a look. There's a few that I've called Void and Train. Because there weren't ones I was going to keep. Just because they're common coats, that one's pretty. I might keep that one because it's black. And for some reason I've got loads of Suffolk Punches. But you're a dupe of Ginger, of course. That black paint. Oh, this one! Is that the one that I'm going to be training? The longer I've ridden around on this one, the more it's growing on me. That's the problem. Yeah. Is that I'll start riding around on horses to train them and just get attached to them and not want to sell them because they're adorable. The cool thing about this server is that all the horses are not base game. They're all modded, custom created coats. Which just makes everything completely different and new and unique. I'm struggling a little bit. Right. We're cheating and going for some bonding training. About not hoarding horses. It's so hard though, isn't it? It can get really addictive. If you've ever played the RedM server... Oh, that's a shame, Sai. GGI is great for hoarding horses because you can own 1,000,000 of them and they're very easy to come by. The market, I feel like the market is a little bit broken. So far I've not, the only time I crashed with Evergreen Equine was when the actual server went down. Compared to some of the other RedM servers that I've played that have been a little bit kind of dodgy, this one seems quite stable. And I think because there's not much on it yet, the performance load seems to be fairly low. Oh no, my widgets are in front of the important information that I need to see. We're very quickly just gonna... Oh no, I can't. Oh no. I can't press pause to move them. We'll just have to suffer it for a second. I never tried the Rift, and I kind of wish I did before things got a little bit hairy. I think it was the Rift in the tack room that people used to speak about. Where's my mouse? There he is. Oh, no, no, no. There you go. Right. Can we move this potentially here? And maybe this over here. So this is my widgets that I'm using to be able to see the chat on the screen because I've only got one monitor. Yeah, I watched some videos on the drama of what went down. Rattle's videos are ace. And I had no idea what RedM was until all the drama started, which is crazy. I wish I'd discovered it before. And even then, I never joined a server. It's only very recently. Rattle's so good. Oh, I see. I keep forgetting you're in Africa. One of the coolest things about playing online with other people and chatting to other people online is like learning about where people come from and different cultures and hello from Africa. I've forgotten the button. That one. That one. Riding your lion currently. I need more information. That sounds exciting. Where are you riding a lion? Are you playing a game? Is this a phrase I'm misunderstanding? One of my favourite things... One of my favourite things... Oh, in your house! When you talk to people from other countries and other cultures, it's so interesting hearing about what people are having for dinner. Because it's... people eat so differently in different countries. Do you have a lion as a pet? That would be brave. Send out. There we go. This is not the most exciting training course, but it gets the bond up, and then the rest of the training is cheaper once your bond is full. And it can take a couple of hours of just riding around to get the bond up without the training. Oh, I do like this horse. Don't get attached. Don't get attached. We'll have to sell something. Pork chops, pasta salad, and French fries. Yum. What did I have last night? Don't sell it. I know. I know. Oh, he's growing on me. He's got a little pink nose as well. Look at the little pink snoot. And he's a sturdy looking boy as well. bother. I might keep him. I need a name for him. Does look like a hunting horse. Drag hunting. Is that like because there's a competition type which is like a hunter's. So what's the difference between a hunter's and a show jumping course? Because I think the... Oh, forgot to send him out. Is one of the Mustang makeover courses not technically a hunting rather than a show jumping? I don't know if Hunters has like solid jumps like across country. I don't know if that's just me being naive and not knowing. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to Google it. Something I'd really love to try on this server is dressage. I'm doing a dressage course. Because there's lots of like modern looking indoor arenas, well, kind of sheltered arenas with roofs. Hunters focuses on the rider and horse's position rather than time and faults. I had no idea that was a thing. Now I just feel silly. I would love to watch more like actual competitions. Like in real life as a sport. Drag hunting, I'm talking about where they lay a trail with a scent. Yes, okay. I see what you mean. I think, so random fact that you probably already know, the phrase a red herring comes from, they used to use strong smelling things to lay a scent for the dogs to chase in hunting, and that's where the phrase red herring, like if you're investigating a mystery and you go down, you chase the wrong clue that's maybe been set up to fool you, that's a red herring. You know what? I bet you it's not even true. I bet you I've read it somewhere on the internet and it's not actually true. Knowing my luck. Oh, yes. Okay, 12.8. My brain is full of random, not important, not useful facts for life. And then the actual useful, important stuff. Like remembering to take the washing out the washing machine. Remember to booking my car in for its MOT. Important stuff like that. Doesn't give me that information. But oh yeah, I remember where the phrase red herring comes from. Oh, Enzo. That's a nice name. I like that. Oh, now I have to keep him. Now he has a name. Damn it. Yeah. Your reptiles are ace, though. Your snakes are so cool. You're making me take an interest in snakes. It's one of those things that I didn't really used to think much about. But I keep seeing all your photos of snakes and like, oh, that's so interesting. And wanting to learn more about like how they're kept and what they eat and bits and pieces like that. Fun fact, when I left school, I really wanted to work as an animal cruelty inspector for the RSPCA. Like, I was determined that I was going to work for the RSPCA. So I went and did a veterinary course when I came out of school. Didn't go well. Learned that that was, in fact, not what I wanted to do, and then became very confused and wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my life. That was a whole thing. But I did a year of veterinary school. And they had snakes. And for a start, like, I was a little bit nervous about handling them because I was scared of getting bitten. I didn't think they were going to be slimy or gross or anything like that. I was just scared that they wouldn't like me, just because I didn't understand reptiles. And then I remember holding one for the first time and being really surprised that you could, like, I'm holding out my hands underneath me as if I'm holding a snake, but you can't see that. Like, feeling all the muscles moving, like, you can feel every little muscle moving underneath their scales, and it freaked me out for a start, and then I was like, oh, that's so cool. For being, like, a creature with, like, I was holding the invisible snake. I don't know why people think they're slimy. It's maybe because they're shiny. But it's not, they're not a wet shiny. They're just, like, smooth shiny. Yeah, for being a creature with, like, no limbs or anything like that, they're so intricate in, like, how they move. Like, the more you think about it, the more fascinating it is. There were stories. Now, how did this come about? Was it something like they were checking the snakes at night before everyone went home? I can't remember. A student stole a snake at one point. This was in the years before I actually started studying there. And, oh, speaking of the devil, there is a snake. Start the training, start the training. It's fine, Enzo, don't worry about it. There you go. Oh, he's a little bit upset. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, boy. The more arboreal, is that how you say that? Tree climbers. There's tree climbing snakes! That's so cool. I can't imagine a snake climbing a tree. They would have to be. Can you imagine that core strength? I can't climb a tree. Yeah, there was a student who, they had in some really pretty snakes for a while, and a student stole a baby snake by hiding it up their sleeve on the bus home. And I imagine before they have that bit of information, they actually caught that student. It was, I mean, we're talking almost 15 years ago, this story, so I'll get the facts wrong. But I remember us all sitting and talking about it and going, why would you do that? That poor snake stuck up that person's sleeve for however long they had to get home, just so they could steal it. That poor little snake. So there was rules after that. I think they used to check the animals before everybody went home. So they wouldn't let people home if there was an animal missing. I do have a runaway goat story. It's sad, I have more negative stories about that course than positive ones. I think I'm just not a confident enough person to work with animals. I think you need to have a certain level of confidence, and I was always just too scared of hurting them whenever I touched them or picked them up. I was too nervous and jittery a person for it when I was that age. Are we cantering? Oh, I thought... Okay, it's just because he was spooked. The fastest speed you can go is a trot. So there was... We used to walk the goats. So they had some farm animals for teaching. And, yep, no, he's going. You go, dude. I don't think Enzo likes snakes as much as we like snakes. Unfortunately. Will we give him a pat? I'm sorry. It's okay. So... in part of learning to like handling the animals and giving the goats some enrichment, we used to take them for walks. And walking a goat is an experience I will never forget. You don't walk the goat walks you. You cannot tell a goat what to do. The moment you pull or tell them no, they have like oppositional defiance disorder. They have to do the opposite. So you have to persuade them that it's their idea to go in the direction you want them to go in. It's a unique experience, but it led to a lot of laughs and a lot of fun. But unfortunately, there was one day that one of the goats really decided, I think it was two actually, that they were not going, they were going on their own walk. and they managed to pull the lead rope out of the students' hands, and they went on an adventure in a field with an open gate next to the road. And chasing those goats, they were fine. We managed to catch them. But chasing those goats and trying to catch them, and the fear that we were, like, we didn't know what we were doing at that point. We didn't have the experience. We were young. Oh, server restart. We were like, oh my god, what do we do? How do we herd a goat? Goats cannot be herded. But we did manage to catch them. And I remember the lady that had managed to catch, like, once we both had them, and I remember turning and looking at this lady and seeing, like, the fear reflected in her face that I felt, and just thinking, that was so stressful. I don't think I want to work with goats again. That was awful. That was really, really horrible. But it turned out they were one of my favourite animals to work with because they have so much character. They're so funny and so sassy. And they weren't mean. It's not like they were mean-spirited. They loved a head scratch. They would, if you ran up and down the field with them... These ones were actually really nice goats. They were just incredibly stubborn. They would run up and down the field with you, and they had, like, platforms that they could climb on. And you would run up and down the platforms with you, and they would jump on and jump off, and they would run around you, and great fun. Walking them, not so much. Didn't have so much fun. Bing! It was great fun. I'm just wondering how far along we are with our bonding, and if I've actually accidentally been training past our bonding level. That was the wrong button. That was also the wrong button. Helps when I have my hand on the correct keys. Oh no, we've still got one bonding circle to go. Enzo, you're so handsome. I would love a farm. I would have all the farm animals. Maybe even the goats. There's just something about the farm vibe. My boyfriend's family lives on a small farm, which would be like a hobby farm, not like a for-profit farm. And they've got a couple of horses, and they've had miniature ducks and miniature chickens. I think just now they've got regular chickens. They've got pigs. Oh my god, the pigs are adorable. The pigs are just so much fun. They've had all kinds of animals. Oh, really? Is that like your own pet shop facility? A bit unrelated, but I would love to have my own computer shop. That's what I'm learning to do just now. Like, I'm gushing about animals and farming and horses, but my big passion is computing and technology. And I would love to have my own shop. And unfortunately, I would love to have a repair shop and repair people's phones and computers, but because there's no real right to repair, there's not really an option. And I think maybe this is me being a bit pessimistic, but being a woman, I think if somebody came into the shop maybe looking to get their phone fixed or their computer fixed and saw a girl behind the counter, they maybe wouldn't take me as seriously. The Morph Museum, and it would harbour all the different kinds of colours of snakes. Oh, I love that name. That works really well. The Morph Museum. And you know what? I bet a lot of people would appreciate that as somewhere they could go to, like, see if they had their own snake and, like, ask questions. Like, oh, how do you keep this kind of snake? And how do I do this? And What's the best kind of food for, you know, I don't know a lot about snakes. Snake colors are called morphs. Ah. Is that why I sometimes see you saying this morph and that morph in the Discord? Because that makes sense. You know what I've got? So, I don't know if you have the same thing in Africa. Oh, Sai, that would be so cool. You have so much knowledge that genuinely it would be such a boost for your community to do something like that. I think for me, like, and I don't know if it's going to be the same for you. The thing that kind of is the full stop in wanting to own a shop is getting a building. At the moment, the UK is not in a good place economically. And I have, like, no money. There's no jumping off pad to own a shop just now. And not a lot of shops, even popular shops, are not staying open at the moment. Oh, we are at 4. Oops. At the moment, because the economy is just so poor. So, unfortunately for me, like, getting a building is setting up for failure. But is it the same where you are? Because it genuinely sounds like such a cool thing. Yeah, we can dream. I have genuinely thought about having a little shop for years and years. Oh, really? Oh, that's a shame. Just sucks. It just puts a dampener on everything, doesn't it? We were talking about it at work yesterday, and like the sacrifices that we've had to make in the last few years. And I was saying, like, the last year or so, it's starting to feel better, but I don't know if that's because we've just learned to budget better. I think everyone in the country has learned some financial skills that we did not have previously. About budgeting and living paycheck to paycheck. I haven't had a savings account for a couple of years now. It's mental. I suppose, like, I like the idea of, like, building a kid's first computer and selling it on the Facebook marketplace. That's like an entry into, like, I suppose, a retail world. But it's not the same as having a shop and then being able to share knowledge with people when they came in. Like, if they were stuck with something, being able to have a face-to-face conversation with somebody and share your knowledge. Which is what makes your idea so cool. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I have so many ideas for what I want to do. And I'm in a really fortunate position that I am older and I'm able to start thinking about what I want to do and having options. Oh. Stream broke. Did it? Oh, it's back up. I have been having some bitrate issues that I'm not quite sure how to solve. Sometimes it says I'm not sending enough, like, video in bitrate, and then sometimes it says I'm sending too much, even though I've set my settings to constant bitrate. So it should be aiming for, and it fluctuates wildly. And I've got an Ethernet cable plugged in. There's no reason my Wi-Fi should be all over the place when I'm streaming. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. Ah, that's the problem jump, that one. Sometimes you make it over and sometimes you don't. Sorry, Enzo. Are you okay? Poor boy. You're good. Okay, we're back. Oh, he's got dusty bits. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's just brush you up. We're gonna have to get him a tack set. I think something smart in black. Finding these points on the ground to activate the training is a bit tricky. There we go. This is like my favourite jump course. Poor Enzo, I know. Oh, I've just had a look. The stream delay is massive. I can see I'm still brushing the horse on the stream. That's a little bit of a delay. That's maybe because of whatever happened. We're maybe just a few seconds behind. It might freak out as it tries to get it back. Some of those lost seconds, so there might be a bit of funkiness. I can probably move those widgets back over now, because now I can't see my stamina. Let's focus on clearing this one first. You can do it! I don't know if it's because of those particular jumps and having to force jump them, or if it's just that they're a little bit close together. But sometimes clearing the second one can just be a little bit hit or miss. For the most part though, most of the trainings that I'm just moving my widgets. Most of the training courses that Evergreen Equine have made are genuinely really good and not buggy. Because sometimes when you're playing modded, things can be a little bit hit or miss. Just a little bit janky. But everything genuinely works so well. I think the description that I saw for... Whoop, round we go. That I saw for this server originally was Star Stable but better. And I wasn't sure how they were going to achieve that or what that really meant. But if they were meaning in like the sense of training courses, like they've nailed it. It is a little bit overwhelming. You're absolutely welcome to send me a message, Sai, if you want a bit of a hand setting it up. I am tempted in September. So I'm going to try and give YouTube a really good go in September. There's a lot of things that I want to make, like updates and guides and stuff, rather than just live streaming. I do kind of want to make setup videos for RedM, because I think there's a lot of us that are horse gamers and we're playing on PC for the horse games, but not everybody has had experience in modding. And I think every game you mod is a little bit different. I used to do a lot of Skyrim modding and Fallout, Minecraft, bits and pieces like that. And by far RedM has been the most different. Is the best way I can think of to describe it. Especially once you start getting into reshade and stuff. RedM has this really annoying, unfortunate thing that sometimes things will just break. Yeah, definitely. If you want a hand, absolutely send me a message. And I am thinking about creating a video, one for Lobby Manager, just for Wanderlust. That'll maybe just be private and you can only access that video if you're in the Wanderlust server, and teach people how to set up 4 trails. Like a proper, because sometimes people try to join in, they're just not sure. And I mean, if you've never used Lobby Manager before, it can be a bit intimidating. And then another one for Reshade, and one for RedM, and one for RedM and Reshade. No, you can get Reshade on RedM. I'm not sure if you can see this on my screen, but I do have Reshade installed. Wooey woo. But it's... So what happens, unfortunately, when you start playing RedM, you'll hear a lot of people talking about the cache. If you have a problem and you try to troubleshoot a problem, the first thing everybody says is clear your cache. Which basically what you do is you go into your files and there's a couple of folders with cache in the name and you delete those folders. Unfortunately, Reshade installs in the cache. So every time you have to clear your cache because it's causing problems and you can't log in, you have to reinstall Reshade. I keep meaning to... I'm not sure if it'll work, but if you do a clean install, or clear your cache, do a clean install of Reshade, and then back up the folder somewhere else. Yeah. And then every time you have to clear your cache, you can maybe copy paste over that Reshade install. I'm not sure if that works yet. That's something I've got to sit down and work out and have a play around with. And then sometimes it doesn't work the first time you reinstall it and you've got to clear the cache and reinstall Reshade again. But touch wood, at the moment, don't, ooh, happened again. Happened again. Let's just do a flyby and pick up that rather than, yeah, okay, that's cheating a little bit. Yeah, for the moment I haven't had any problems with my cache, touch wood, for maybe a month. I don't know if you have more problems when you're swapping between servers and your cache fills up and that causes more problems. Since my last reinstall, I haven't played on GGI or Wish for a while. So I wonder if that's why I'm not getting so much problems. But I have seen that some people have separate installs for separate servers. And that's something I want to look into as well. Woo! And if I do that, I'll do a little guide on it. Oh! that was dodgy. Sorry, Enzo. This is my fault. This is not your fault. I'm not actually concentrating on hitting jump when I'm supposed to hit jump. Oh, not sure if it's happening on anyone else's end, but I appear to be having some stream. Oh no, okay, my numbers disappeared and then they... Honestly, I think it's just my luck. I haven't had very good luck with streaming so far. Oh, please jump it, please jump it, please jump it. Good boy. Good boy. Maybe Enzo's not made for jumping. Maybe it's me. It's probably me. I love the slow motion at the end. It's so satisfying. Just see there's another player on the minimap. I don't want to hog the training course if somebody else is wanting to use it. Oh, that's good, Sai. I'm glad it's okay on your end. What I do is I've got like... So I've got these widgets that appear on top of the game screen for me that you guys can't see. And that's for chat and the stream monitoring, kind of. So I can see some numbers and the health and stuff. It's not good details, but it's enough to know if something's going wrong. Oh, speaking of, I accidentally highlighted the screen. the widget, which I wasn't meant to do. Oops, there we go. And then I've got my phone set up running the stream underneath my monitor just so I can kind of see what you're seeing. But there is a huge delay. I'll maybe have to time it. I'll wait till I've jumped over the last jump. And just out of curiosity, we'll time it. Oh, I'm gonna have to go soon. The server's restarting. Right. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Oh, I forgot to refill the horse and training bar. Oops. Oh my gosh, the stream. Yeah. There must be about a minute's delay. Still not finished the course. Still going. Oh, there's the stream, not the stream, the server warning. The ooey-oo, as people call it. Now I've cleared the last jump. That must be about a minute. No, it shouldn't be too delayed for you. How do I explain it? So like I says, after that jump I waited to see when it showed on the stream. Unless I'm getting a worse stream delay than you are. Which would be interesting, because you're on another continent. That would be interesting. Yeah, I think so. Oh. Right. Let's see if we can get a few more points into training before the server restart. And then I think I'm going to go for the morning. Do an hour of uni work and then have lunch and get ready to go to actual work. Oh, right, were you? Yeah, I'm still getting the hang of streaming. I would like to work out how to do Twitch at the same time. But we'll see. We'll see. YouTube is kind of my comfort space. Oh, thank you, Sai. Oh no! Oh. You said you're doing great, right? As I face planted a jump. Sorry, Enzo. Poor boy. Just pick that one up. There we go. I'm having a lot of fun. I think I'm such a chatterbox. It kind of scratches the itch to just be a bit of a chatterbox when I'm streaming. It is the plague, isn't it? That jump's the worst. Some days I'll never fall over it. Yeah, yeah. It just kind of all comes back to the ADHD, doesn't it? It kind of gets the just impulsiveness, just like need to speak out of my system. And then there's days when the social battery is completely flat. Yeah. And I just don't want to speak. I don't want to talk to people. Which is happening less and less, which is great. Oop. But I'm finding I'm really enjoying morning streams before I go to work. It just kind of, it gets it out of my system. Even if I'm just chattering away to myself. Calms my busy brain down. And I just love this game. I'm loving just gushing. Oh, that wasn't a good jump. Gushing about this game and just loving it. Oh, you're having breakfast. It's just coming up to 10 a.m. for me. So I'll probably go away and I need to read some articles for an assessment I'm doing. I'll maybe do that for an hour. Make a note of some 11. Oh, our time differences aren't massive. For some reason I thought they would be huge. That's actually not bad. Am I really only an hour away? I feel like Africa is like the other side of the world, but I suppose when you think about it, it's not. Africa to me is like this big exotic thing in adventure, like another world in the world. Not physically away. Oh, right. I was going to say, nah, it can't be an hour on a plane. I've never been abroad. Time difference. I'm a bit of a homebody. The furthest I've been from me, I think, is I can't say it. Birmingham. Birmingham. That one. Peterborough. There you go. Which is not fit in the grand scheme of things. When you think about how teeny tiny the UK is, it's not very far at all. Been to Cape Town. I would like to see Africa. It's so beautiful. Oh, we better log off. We've only got 4 minutes. We've never left South Africa. It looks like such a beautiful country. It just, the nature and the culture, and oh, it just looks gorgeous. I'd love to see Africa one day. I really want to go to Japan. That's on my bucket list, but that's like the other side of the world. Anyway, I'm gonna shoot for the day. Sai, it's been so lovely talking to you and catching up with you. I am really missing you guys at Wanderlust. I'm really looking forward to the weekend and the Mustang makeover and just having a catch up with everybody. And it's been nice to stream this morning and just do something fun and something, you know, other than work and studying, because that just seems to be like all I'm doing just now. Bye, Sai. You have a great day as well. I'm really looking forward to September and getting the chance to do all the things I want to do, play the games I want to play, do the YouTubes, spending time with friends and hanging out with the people at Wanderlust, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. This is just the last push. It's genuinely, if I make it to the end of this 4 weeks, it will be the greatest achievement of my life. I won't have a qualification at the end of it. I'll just have completed one module. But it's been such a hard year. There's been so much going on in my personal life. Oh, thank you, Sai. I'm trying really hard. The ADHD is like, oof. Makes everything harder, but I'm managing. It's for the first time in my life. I'm really coping with the stress. So it's been the most stressful year of my life, but it's also been the best year of my life. It's been absolutely wild. If I can do this in 4 weeks, it will be the greatest achievement of my life, and I will be singing from the rooftops, and I've got 2 minutes. I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to go. Right. Hope you all have the best day, and I will catch you next time. Bye. Almost bye, because I'm not in OBS to actually hit the button. We're getting there. Okay, bye.